Hey you guys, I have got another rug scratching and random item tapping, scratching, crinkle video for you this evening. So we're just going to start with some rug scratching. And we'll get into our first item to tap on. This is a 5 kilo weight that is like Captain America themed, as you can see. It looks like the Captain America shield. Kind of looks like a target from here too. I love the sound of this though, because you can kind of hear that each section has a different sound. This outer part, inner part, and the very center. It's kind of rubber on the outside and this is plastic. This is also plastic but different. This one's kind of got like almost like a bubble shape too. It's kind of popping out in the middle. So these are my husband's weights. He always finds like really good prices and really good finds for things on these like online shop forums, like from people in our area. And that's how he got this set. There's another one just like it. In the US we use pounds, but in Egypt where we live, it's kilos. So in the US I usually lift 5-pound weights, but in Egypt it's like around 2 and a half kilos. That's kind of equivalent-ish. I don't know the conversion exactly, but I know my weights here are I think 2 or 2.5 kilograms each, and in the States they're 5 pounds each. So I think 5 kilograms, which is what this weight is here, I don't know, it's something like 11-12 pounds, something like that, for each weight. So I'm just going to spend some time on each item. And not move on very quickly. I've been trying out just spending a bit more time on different items in these rug scratching and random item tapping videos. And they're a bit slower than my normal speed as well. But you guys have been really liking them, so I'll keep making them for you guys. My husband also has a fidget spinner. It's got the Captain America logo on it, and then another one with, I think, Spider-Man. And what's the third? I can't remember. He got this pouch of 3 fidget spinners a while back. And one of them has the same Captain America design on it. I should do a video with the fidget spinner. They actually sound really nice when they like zoom kind of up close to the camera and then back away. They've got a really soothing sound. These particular fidget spinners are made of metal. It's just got this really smooth, like, rhythmic sound. But let me know if you would like that. A video with fidget spinners, because I usually do tapping and scratching. And I could tap the fidget spinners, of course, too, but it's kind of this like humming sound that they create, which is really lovely. I actually got a really great custom video request today. It's for like literally taking a knife to a pillow and like slicing it open. I know that sounds aggressive, but they sent me a video of like an example that someone had done, and it was so relaxing, the sound of the fabric. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's grab our purse first and I'll keep going with that. But they wrote and asked, like, I know this isn't the most conventional request, but they told me like where to find the original video that they'd seen this sound in, and it's a really short clip. It's like one of those where like a famous person is trying ASMR and it just kind of goes with her style, but it sounds so good. So I just got that email from one of you guys and replied giving it like the thumbs up. So we'll see if it gets made. I get requests often and then I respond with like yes or no, I can do that idea. Most of the time I hear back from you guys and we move forward with the video, but sometimes I never hear back from people, so I don't want to promise it. But they seemed genuinely interested, so you might be getting a knife opening pillow video in the near future. There's, just by the way, if you ever message me for a custom video, you just send me an email. There's always an email address in all the description boxes for the videos that I put out, and you can get information there in the description box. It just says like message me at this email address. So in case you're ever wanting to do that, I get messages often from you guys and your ideas are really great. I am sometimes a bit slow to respond, so forgive me if I take a minute to respond, but I will eventually respond. organisation video, my ASMR bin, I believe. I was organising it, and I got requests for this purse in another video, so that's why I included it here today. It does sound so nice. I originally purchased this in a group of 10 purses for a video that I made, I think 2 years ago, and it was just like tapping on 10 new purses, and they were all really different colours, different textures, different materials. I love purse tapping videos, and so I went and got 10 purses that were like super cheap from like these kind of outdoor vendors here in Egypt, and each purse was like $1 or $2, equivalent to US dollars, $1 or $2. And so it was really fun to like joke, I should do that again. Let's do that again. I should go back to that area where they've got tons of different purse vendors, and they just have these like bins of purses, and you kind of sort through them, and they're just super cheap, but it's such a fun video. We should do that. I've only got 3 of those 10 purses still, like, that I've kept. One I actually ended up using for like a few years. It was so good. It's tiny and it's not like great quality, but I loved the colour and it was perfect. I still have it. It's just a little bit small for me now because I got married, and now when I do stuff, I want to have a little more space for, like, when we go places, popping this stuff into my purse. Also, that's literally the reason why I got some bigger purses, because it just wasn't holding everything. And then I've got another one that I just saved for videos because I just couldn't part with it. It sounded too good. It's a little red, tiny, like, handheld purse. And then this one, because I actually have worn this one a few times out, and I like it. It's fun. I like the strap. I like the colour of the purse. I wanted to put the wood pot holder on the floor for you, because I've got the camera at a different angle here. So I'm just going to spend a little more time with it from a different angle. If you would like for me to do another purse video, go ahead and put a purse emoji in the comment section. You don't have to write anything with it, I'll know what you mean. And I can kind of count those up and see if it's something I should go and do. There's like a few purse emojis, choose whichever you want, and I will know what you mean. There was like a bright orange purse, there was a pink purse, a white one, blue, a light blue. Trying to remember all the different colours. And it was like I think it was like a 2-hour video. I spent like a while on each purse. I really like to get into detail with the sounds of each purse and open them up and tapped and scratched on every nook and cranny and every detail. So that would be fun to do again. But yeah, let me know. the styles change, and there's probably a load of different kinds of purses that the vendors have now. I just gave them as like gifts to people afterwards. Not really gifts, because they're not like great quality, but it's just like to my friends. Do you guys want any purses? I've got a lot of them. A few family members, I just gave people anything they liked. See how it like moves in this like flexible way because it's got the plastic bits inside. It's just like a plastic thread holding the wood pieces together. I will try to, at the end of this video, put a link to another one of these kind of similar style videos. I think this is my 4th or 5th in this style. And literally every time I make these videos, I'm like falling asleep while I film them. Because I don't have to stop filming as often. I'm not using a mic, I'm just keeping everything really up close to the camera. And so it doesn't pick up as many outside sounds, and I don't have to stop for sounds as often. If you do like this, I'll link one of the most recent ones that I did. You guys kind of voted on when I do a talking version of this style of video. I asked for your opinion, and I did one with a voiceover like this, and then I did another with talking live in the video. But like I said, there's no mic, so you can't hear me as well. I'm a bit further away from the camera. But you guys generally like videos where I'm recording live more than voiceovers most of the time. But in this case, everyone voted or responded to my question in the comments with actually preferring voiceover in this type of video because you can hear me so well. And those two examples are still up on the channel if you want to hear the difference. Trying to think which one I did. I spoke live while filming. I think I had maybe green nails in that video. I can't remember because again I've done probably about 5 at this point. Only one of the 5 talking versions is live, and the rest I did voiceover because that was what you guys liked more. Okay, so don't worry, I will get another item soon. But I just wanted to try this where it's like a bit on the floor. It's I don't know, it's super tingly for me. I hope it's tingly for you too. I want to go back to the store that I found this at and scour the shelves again to find some random gems like this that just are so good for ASMR. Like, it's so random, you would never go to a store looking for something like this necessarily, but I just go to these shops and I just look in great detail on the items and just come across little ASMR treasures like this one sometimes. I actually recently found something that's like this. I think it's for your iPhone or your phone cover to like attach to a surface. So you attach this like suction cup plastic stuff to the back of your case, and then it can also attach on the other side to like a wall or a table. And it's just got all these miniature suction cups. I showed it to you guys on the most recent Patreon video. If you are on Patreon, you may have seen that. Because I did a little haul on there for all the things I got at the mall, and that's like one of those items that you just come across that you'd never be searching for, but it's so exciting when you can find something like that because it sounds so good. Just a little bit of scratching, and now we'll go on to our next item, which it's just this little plastic zip pouch. Maybe some of you remember, but recently I did a video tapping through an art shop, which was like heaven to me. It was just wonderful because I love the sound of art supplies and the visuals of art supplies. And the shop owner, I asked up front, like, hey, would you be okay if I filmed in your store? And they were like, sure, why not? Which is rare. You don't usually get that response. So they had no music playing. The employees were talking a bit at some point, but it's still so great because upstairs in the store is so quiet. Anyway, the reason I bring that video up is because I wanted to purchase a few things from them just to like thank them for letting me film there. So this was one of the items that I grabbed. I thought it would sound really good. I just like the sound of it. And this is the tag that came with it, a little cardboard tag. So it's a little, they're advertising it as a little, pencil, coloured pencil, sharpener, marker pouch. But I actually love using these little plastic pouches in my purses as like a little spot for all of my knickknacks that I need when I am out and about. So I usually have a little pouch like this I have one in my backpack that I kind of move from my backpack to any purse that I'm going to be using. But before I used to have individual packs like this, one in each of my purses and my backpack, because I didn't, I guess I was just trying something new, so I would always have a little package of things I need, like band-aids, ibuprofen, and some cold medicine if you get a cold while you're out, like pads, tampons, that kind of stuff that you just like want to have all the time, just in case. So previously I had a pack in each of my boxes and one backpack, so I had like 3 pouches. But I decided recently to consolidate and just put everything in one pouch, and now when I go out I just move the pouch to the bag that I'm using. I was having a hard time remembering how to resupply each of the pouches, which is why I changed my method, because I would go out with one purse and use like the hand sanitizer app from that pouch, and then I'd use the band-aids from another pouch, and I would like forget which one I needed to restock essentially. So I decided to just get one bigger pouch and put everything I need, and I just move it from bag to bag now. But these are also great if you want to keep a little emergency bag in your car or something. I used to do that too, and I used a pouch just like this. Again, same stuff like medicines or things you just might need, wipes, hand sanitizer, gum. Anyway, I just like threw little bits of things inside. I kept it in the dashboard container called the glove box. It's just organisationally very satisfying to my brain to have things like that in my life. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been watching these restock videos. I didn't know this was a thing, but it's like restock ASMR, and it's like someone like opens their refrigerator and it's totally empty and perfectly clean, and like they have beautiful refrigerators, you know, that like double door open, and then they just restock the whole thing, and they open each of the boxes and pull out like bottles of water and cans of this and that, and packages of carrots and fruits and all sorts of things, and it's so satisfying. Have you guys watched those before? If not, just look up restock ASMR. They're usually like shorts, but they're so good. And they do all sorts of things, like ice restocking apparently is a thing, like all different colours of ice and flavours of ice. And everyone in that kind of genre seems to like those like tumblers, the like water bottle that's called a tumbler. And they like have these little, okay, we're moving to the bracelets, but I'll keep telling you about the tumblers in a moment. We're at a different angle, just kind of gonna mess around with and play with these jingly jangly bracelets. So yeah, these tumblers, these like water bottles, have these like rubbery, almost plastic rubber bits that like go around the top of the tumbler, and it's like a little, almost like a bowl that attaches to the tumbler. It's hard to explain, but there's a circle in the middle of the bowl, and that part fits over the top of the tumbler, and then there's little kind of sections that you can put snacks in that are like sectioned off around the outside of the tumbler. Hard to kind of imagine if you haven't seen it. I'd never seen them before. And so they'll like put some snacks, like some strawberries and some chocolate and some whipped cream and some graham crackers, and those 4 little sections right around the edge of their drink, so they can sit there with their drink and also kind of like a bowl attached to the drink. Anyway, all their videos on restocking those are great. They're so satisfying and relaxing to watch. These are the bracelets that I had purchased a couple months back for a video I did where I literally had bracelets up both of my arms, and I just, tapped and scratched like this, but like they're nearly up to my elbows on both arms. I love all the different beads, and I love all the colours together. It's so vibrant. It reminds me of when I wore bangles when I lived in India. Bangles are like a metal bracelet. They are very colourful and kind of go up your wrist quite high sometimes. Yeah, I had gotten like 10 different packets of bracelets, and like each packet had like 3 to 6 little bracelets on it. This is a frog charm that was on one but came off sadly. I got a request just today actually in the comments of another video for another bracelet video, so hopefully this is a little bit satisfying if you're watching this. A little bracelet moment. Maybe I should do a whole video just taking on and off bracelets. I did do one recently with a container that I purchased from that same kind of Dollar Tree-ish store I was talking about. I got this like pill container and it just sounded epic for ASMR, but it was really ugly because it's a pill container. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I just took my nail polish and I painted the tops of the containers, and I did like yellow, blue, pink and purple, I think. And then I did a video where I put like bracelets and or rings in each of the little compartments, and it's like opening the compartment, closing it, open, close, etc. And I did like put the rings on and put the bracelets on. So, but it was kind of like a miniature. It wasn't like the whole video was that, so I could do one with just putting on, taking on and taking off and putting on the bracelets. I don't know if you can see, some of the bracelets have this like little eye on them. 2 of them have that. It's called the evil eye. Maybe some of you have heard of that. It's a thing in Egypt. I don't believe in it one bit, but a lot of people in this part of the world do. So that's what that is. I'll tell you about it a bit while we're doing this, because you can kind of see it pop up once in a while there. It's basically this concept that if you compliment a person, well, if you say something like, you look so beautiful, or your jacket is so lovely, or my gosh, your car is so amazing, it's kind of this concept that if that's an envious thing in you, that the person who has the car will have the evil eye on them. Like bad things will come to them. I believe that's a superstition. It's just a superstition, but a lot of people really do believe that. And so they call that the evil eye. So when people in this part of the world, at least where I live, when they see like a really cute baby, or want to say your car's so nice, instead of saying those words, they say in Arabic, they say MashaAllah. And it's kind of a way of like thanking God, or like, wow, God made that, or wow, that's a wonderful thing from God. Because they don't want to say, oh my gosh, you have such a nice thing, because the person you're saying it to can take it in a bad way, like, oh, you're putting the evil eye on me, and bad things are going to happen to me now. So that's what that is. I also used to live in India, and they put black eyeliner around the baby's eyes. Almost every baby has this. It's something like, it's not bad for the eyes, just so you know. It's actually, I think, something it might even be good for the eyes. And let me know if you're from India what that's made from, because I can't remember. But anyway, a lot of people in India put that around their baby's eyes, so that people like to protect from the evil eye, essentially. They don't want people to be like, your baby's so beautiful, so cute, and get the evil eye on them. That's the concept. I'm sure the concept changes a bit from place to place, but that's been the concept in the places I've lived, so yeah. Anyway, we've come to the end of our video. I thought I'd just, bring the wood pot holder back for just 1 second. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great rest of your day or night, and I hope to see you guys in the next videos. People are starting to talk in my house, so this is good timing. Okay, love you guys. Bye for now.